Michael had always been a family man, or at least that was what his wife, Ada, believed when they got married. Together, they had built a small, happy home with two beautiful children, Daniel, 8, and little Grace, 5. Life was not perfect, but they managed. Ada was a homemaker, and Michael was the breadwinner. One Sunday evening, Michael announced casually, "I'll be traveling to the village tomorrow to see my mother. She has been calling me." Ada nodded. "Okay, but when will you be back?" "Soon," he said vaguely. No details, no plan. He packed a small bag and left early the next morning without leaving money for food or calling to check on them later. Days turned into a week, and then another. Michael stayed with his mother in the village, eating well, laughing, and enjoying the peaceful countryside. He didn't send a single call or message to ask, "How are you and the kids? Do you have food at home?" Back in the city, Ada faced a storm. The little money she had was gone after 3 days. She borrowed from neighbors to feed Daniel and Grace, but people started whispering, "Where is your husband? Why is he not providing for you?" Ada swallowed her pride and kept silent. Her heart was heavy with anger and disappointment. Daniel, the older child, noticed his mother crying one night. He whispered to his sister, "Daddy has forgotten us." Grace started asking every day, "When is Daddy coming back?" Ada would force a smile and say, "Soon, baby." But inside, she wondered, what kind of man leaves his family without care? The children began to resent their father's absence. Daniel even refused to talk about him in school when his friends asked. "My daddy is busy," he lied, but deep down he felt abandoned. On the 14th day, Michael returned home, smiling, holding a bag of fresh fruits from the village. He expected hugs and laughter, but instead, he met silence. Ada stood at the door, arms folded, her face blank. "Where is my welcome?" he joked. Ada's voice was cold. "Welcome to your house, Michael. 2 weeks, no call, no money, no food for your children. Did you even think about us?" Michael tried to defend himself. "I was with my mother. I needed to rest. And your family didn't matter? We starved, Michael. Your children cried every night." Daniel ran into the bedroom and slammed the door. Grace clung to Ada's dress, refusing to look at her father. For the first time, Michael felt the weight of his actions. This story is not just about Michael. It's about responsibility. Marriage is not a game where one partner disappears when they feel like it. When a man marries, his wife and children become his first responsibility. Loving your mother is important, but neglecting your family for any reason is a betrayal of trust. Michael's mistake taught Ada a painful lesson too: never depend entirely on one person for survival. She decided to start a small business to support herself and the children. As for Michael, the bond with his children was broken, and rebuilding it would take years. Communication and responsibility are the pillars of a strong family. Love your parents, but never abandon your spouse and children. A real man cares, provides, and checks in no matter where he is. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Varatales for more stories like this one. Thank you.